any product lines? Is that
I think MindSphere as a platform, as the more functionality is put on the platform, that means that business units cannot sell that anymore decentrally. So that's one aspect of it. The other aspect of it is, for example, maintenance or efficiency increase. If, for example, your equipment is more efficient, then you need less equipment, which means that your sales for equipment might go down.
Okay. Okay, good. During this process, the entire process, I mean the development and deployment of this business model, do you think that Siemens has taken enough measures in terms of risk management or entire systematic risk management for failing in such an investment, let's say?
Yes, I think it has. I think the investment for Siemens is, if it does not work, we can take the loss. So that is not that big a deal. I think Siemens puts a lot of emphasis in it to maximize the chances of success. So it provides a lot of resources, but it's still on a level where when it not work, it can survive. And it has a very solid base in traditional business models as well.
Okay. Do you feel that our management at Siemens has or let's say inspiring or encouraging the entire stakeholders in the process to have a successful roadmap, or let's say to have a successful business results? I mean, how do you evaluate or assess the leadership's involvement within this entire process?
I think there's a lot of management support.
Yeah.
There's a lot of management support, so a lot of attention from management, even though there is not so much sales revenue currently, but it seems to be very high on the agenda. So even of Siemens board members. So I've never seen a topic that has so much management support as MindSphere.
Yeah. Otmar, in the meantime, just to remind you, maybe I mentioned, but during this interview, all the interviewees, the informants' names will be somehow coded and will be kept anonymous. So I know that such a kind of questions have some political dimensions, of course, but the ultimate goal is to reveal some objective data out of our interview.
I do understand, but the point is I still have never seen a project that has received so much money, so much attention, and so much support than this MindSphere project.
Perfect. That's a very good sentence describing the current situation, I guess. My next question is about our cultural readiness. Within the DF, do you think that we as organization and people, do we have a correct mindset ready for the new platform, new business model?
If we look at DF in total and for everyone involved, I'm not sure. I mean, I think there's a way to go.
Yeah,
we get there.
We get there. And in what aspect do you think that our cultural readiness needs to be improved?
Yeah, I think in the area of agile leadership, I would say, and in more openness towards digitalization and I would say digital service business models.
Okay. And our current available technical competencies and absorption capacity. The absorption capacity describes an organization's ability to acquire new knowledge and to digest it to improve or to implement the new products. How do you assess our absorption capacity and learning capabilities inside Siemens within the MindSphere context? Do you think that we are good enough or agile enough to acquire new knowledge and turn into that knowledge into value?
Yeah, I think within the MindSphere organization, definitely within the overall DF organization. Yeah, I mean, I think this is not exclusively for the platform business. So I think Siemens overall as a learning organization is not great, but good. Within MindSphere, I think we are, the learning is, I mean, I think we are very well geared up for learning. We are all eager to learn. So depends which level you want to talk about.
Okay. Thank you. Sometimes when you establish a new business model and a new product line, your legacy product line somehow has some connections to that new business. And the flexibility, modularity, and expandable product features in your legacy business helps and facilitates to switch to this new business model. Do you have such an observation, or do you have any concerns about our existing DF product portfolio to be integrated into the MindSphere or to facilitate MindSphere's success in future? Do you think that we have modular and expandable product lines in brownfield?
Yeah, I think this is again for DF in total. This is difficult to answer. I think as MindSphere is created very open and it's comparatively easy to integrate devices into it. And I mean, it's the kind of the big strength integration of Siemens portfolio. I would say that that we have, I don't see too many problems. I mean, if it is wanted, it is, the interfaces of MindSphere are fairly open, fairly easy to address. And so most of Siemens portfolio is at the device level. So I don't see too many challenges there.
Okay, good. Last 2 or 3 questions, Otmar. When we are designing, or let's say starting MindSphere business, do you know if Siemens already worked on any corporate foresight study before, which is including a business model design or business model canvas that is used to plan what we will going to have in the future as a new platform, and where we are investing in technological dimensions? Can you say that MindSphere is a result of a corporate foresight study? Do you have such an observation?
No. I mean, I know those studies are foresight studies are conducted. This I know. Okay. Whether MindSphere itself is a result of such a foresight study, I'm not sure.
Okay.
Because it was before my time.
Okay, I see. Thank you. And overall, do you have any comments about the MindSphere's business model transformation? What do you think about this transformation within Siemens DF or within Siemens?
Well, it is a huge chance. I think it is necessary. I think it's a huge change. I think it also is a huge challenge, but it's good that we take that up. I mean, it speaks positively for Siemens that it takes this on so proactively.
Okay. And my last question, how do you assess the success of this business model transformation with MindSphere inside Siemens DF business unit? So far, that was an attempt, that is an attempt actually, to jump into a new business area. As you said, this is brand new for Siemens. This is an ecosystem. This is a platform. How is your experience so far? So is it, if I say from 1 to 5, very successful, moderate, poor, or not successful? That's the rates. How do you assess your experience so far?
So far, I would think it is successful.